y'all, and welcome back to Reed's channel. Tonight we're going to discuss pressure ulcers and the importance of rotating them as the day goes on. So in nursing school they teach you that pressure ulcers can develop very rapidly, and they can actually develop all the way to where they go to the bone. And the only way to really prevent that is to rotate the body once every couple of hours. So with Krabbe kids, they typically tend to become immobile very quickly. And with Reed, he has pretty much become paralyzed. He's not technically paralyzed, but he cannot move his arms and legs freely. He definitely relies on us to reposition him, including his neck. He basically, we kind of treat him as a paraplegic. He has sensations all throughout his body, but he can't freely move himself. And so he depends on us to move his body and prevent pressure ulcers. One way to do that is with the use of pillows. So Will recently had a great idea. He got him a wedge pillow, and I think you can find them on Amazon or probably eBay relatively cheaply. I think we got ours for around $25. And it's perfect. It sits in between us. It fits perfectly on the king size bed, and it kind of gives him that incline so that if he's having digestive issues, it doesn't flow back into his lungs. And it also gives him different positions throughout the night. So what we were doing was just laying him in between us, and we were rotating him on each side. But I'll link in a photo that I took, and basically we were keeping him on one side of his head and he was getting a pressure ulcer on his ear. So we decided to get the wedge pillow, and then we also have like a miniature, I want to say it's an airplane pillow that was taken, but it works really well for him because it's small enough for his head size. And so we utilize different tools throughout the day. So sometimes we'll sit him against us and he'll be facing forward so that he can either watch TV or just kind of interact with the family, or we'll read him a story, and his head will be up against one of our chests. And then other times, like if I'm holding him, it's easier with his size and my size if I turn him on one side, and so he'll be profile facing my chest and looking off in this direction. And then other times we'll put him up against the couch, and he'll have either a pillow behind his back supporting him, or we'll lay him flat on his back, and then we'll rotate him throughout the day. And then at night we use the wedge, and we also sometimes we'll take the wedge out and we'll rotate him just flat on his back so that he's constantly getting not only different pressure points on the sides of his head, but also different pressure points on his hips and his feet. I don't know, when I have the flu, if I'm stuck in bed for a period of days and I'm in the same position, my body just aches. Like if you stay in the same position all night, even just for 8 hours, you will feel it in the morning. So for someone who can't move throughout the day, and he's not verbal, so he can't tell us when he's aching, I think it's just so important to kind of preemptively do these things for him, to rotate him and to move him in different positions. I think it provides him with so much comfort. And that was definitely a topic I wanted to touch on, because you also, with Krabbe kids and metachromatic, I'm not sure about the other arrays of leukodystrophies, but you have to move their muscles for them, because the muscles will start to atrophy, and just from disuse. And so I think that it's really important to do those things for them. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we do. I know we use different size pillows. We use the wedge. We rotate him throughout the day. Oh, if we put him in the bouncy seat, we put the small pillow under his legs to kind of prop them up. So we're constantly just trying to give him different positions. And if your child has gotten to the point where they're immobile, I would definitely consider just trying to figure out different ways you can rotate them every couple of hours, because it actually only takes a couple of hours for a pressure ulcer to develop. So that's definitely something to consider, and thank you so much as always for watching.